Hey everybody, it's been a while since I made a video and I'm feeling pretty down today. Been through it with my health and I was feeling really good and feeling really positive because I saw a functional doctor a few months ago and I started eating a low histamine diet and I was feeling heaps better. She put me on 2 antihistamines a day and I had a good spring. I didn't have heaps of allergies and I felt healthy. And I felt my inflammation going down and I felt better than I'd felt in a really long time. And then I went out and got 2 jobs. I applied for 6 jobs and I got 2 of them. And so I got 2 jobs, not making up a full 40-hour work week. I've probably been working maybe 25 hours a week. And the first few weeks I had a couple of days off because I had appointments that I had already booked and they let me have the days off. So probably more like 30 hours, but I was only working 20 to 25 hours because I wasn't able to go for the full days. And it was really, really hard on my body, really, really hard to the point where I needed to go and have physiotherapy because I couldn't stand up straight, because I had pain going up my back, which was causing pain in my rib. Anyway, I went and had that worked on. It came good, instant relief after it was done. But yeah, it's just been really hard and I'm not coping with it because I've done a few like 11-hour days, 9-hour days, obviously with breaks in between. But when you've got scoliosis, fibromyalgia, 2 chip vertebrae in your back and inflammation, it's really, really hard. And I've had a flare up. My bowels are hurting, like my lower abdomen is hurting, my stomach's burning, my lower bowels, like my lower abdomen. I can feel the burning sensation all through my digestive system, which means something is flaring. And I went and saw the doctor the other day to get some scripts and things, and then by accident, because I did a chiropractic stool sample. So a calpractin stool sample is basically you do a stool sample and they check for calpractin, which is an inflammatory marker. So always, all the time, with all my bloods I've ever had, always come back, inflammatory markers are fine, and nothing ever gets done about it. And basically, I've been on this journey now, like really pushing it for the last couple of years, year and a half, really pushing it, trying to get answers. And I went and saw a dietitian through telehealth at a Melbourne clinic who deals with inflammation, because the local dietitian was like, this is out of my league. And she is the one who actually said you should have a calpractin stool sample done. So none of the gastro doctors, none of the GPs, no one around here, nobody I've seen, even the gastro I saw in Sydney through telehealth, none of them did that. But the dietitian said I should have that done. Anyway, it's come back with moderate inflammation, and I forgot to tell them I was actually on an anti-inflammatory diet at the time, low histamine diet, so eating very, very strict low inflammation foods, and it still came back at 165 moderate inflammation. So now they're pushing for me to have a colonoscopy and saying you need to go and have this done sooner rather than later. And things like Crohn's disease and inflammatory bowel disease have been brought up, and I'm not coping because I thought I was done. I thought, okay, like, I know I've got something in my eye. I know that I wasn't done. Like, I was telling myself I was done. Like, I thought, okay, I've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia. Maybe the gut issues are just fibro, Maybe it's just that, even though deep down I knew there's probably something more to it than that. But you want to believe you're done. You get a diagnosis and you think that's it, that's the thing. And then now it's like, oh, it could be this as well. Or on top of that, it could be mast cell activation and fibro and Crohn's, or it could just be Crohn's, or like whatever, So I'm just really overwhelmed at the moment, feeling really down. I'm in a flare because I've been working. Like the other day I did 11 and a half hours, and it's like all I've been doing is going to work and then coming home and just not being able to get off the couch because I was that fatigued and that exhausted and in that much pain that I couldn't do anything else. That's all I've done for the last 3.5 weeks. It's go to work, come home, lay on the couch. That's it. And so it's like, if you're in pain and you're exhausted, you don't have the energy to cook anything healthy. And I've just been eating on the go and eating things I shouldn't be eating. And now I'm in a flare, and it's like, now tonight I'm going to have mashed veggies for dinner. So I'm back on the fucking mash veggies to take the inflammation away. And then it's like, how am I supposed to have the energy to do a long day if I'm only eating boiled veggies, because that's all I can stomach? So it's really a fucked situation. I've been waiting since March for my colonoscopy and endoscope, and it is now December, and I was in the 3-month category. So I think I'm going to have to pay for it because I can't keep waiting. I do need to go and see what's going on. My symptoms haven't really gotten worse. It's just that they keep coming and going depending on what I eat, depending on what I do. So, like, it's a chronic condition. I don't think it's cancer or anything. I already had a cancer scare last year with my uterus, so I don't think it's cancer. But yes, calpractin, high calpractin can be a cancer indicator, but I don't think it's that, because I've been having this problem on and off for over 10 years. Like, I've been having this problem for probably since I was 18, 19, this started. And then I had my gallbladder out when I was like 25, 26, and that sort of slowed things down. It did help a lot, but I've had to modify my diet a lot, and yeah, like, something's going on. I don't need to know what it is, and I'm just over it. Thought I was done. Thought I was done, but hello, now something else has been chucked in the ring. I'm a bit sick at the moment. I've had like this going on for the last 2 or 3 weeks because I haven't been able to rest properly. So yeah, anyway, whatever. It is what it is. I'm upset. I'm pissed off. I'm not happy. It's nearly Christmas and I haven't even had the energy to decorate. I've had the money to buy lots of nice presents, but I haven't had any energy to decorate. I had to pay my sister to decorate my Christmas tree because I just didn't have the energy. So I feel like the Christmas Grinch at the moment. I'm not feeling very jolly. I'm feeling very grinchy, and that's not like me. I'm supposed to be doing this pageant, and I don't even have the energy. I don't even care right now. I don't even know if I'm going to go. I feel like pulling out because I'm in pain. Like, my stomach is hurting. I'm in pain. I feel fatigued. I feel run down. And I was feeling really good a month ago, you know, that's why I went and started looking for work, because I was feeling well. And within 3 weeks of working, my health has gone down the hill. So yeah, it sucks. I don't know. I don't know why I suffer from inflammation. No one has been able to give me an answer. Maybe this colonoscopy will, maybe I have inflammatory bowel disease or Crohn's disease, and I don't know. There are injections. What a pimple today as well. There's injections for Crohn's disease. There is medication for fibromyalgia, but now I've cancelled my appointment with the functional doctor because she was going to stick me on another medication for fibro, and I'm like, well, what if it's Crohn's? Like, I'm not a fucking guinea pig. I should go and find out. I should go and have the colonoscopy and find out. Then I know what I'm dealing with, and then I can make an informed decision, not just try this medicine and try that medicine and this and that, and I might be treating the wrong thing. So I'm just, yeah. That's just really chucked a spanner in my works, because my labs have all been coming back fine for so long, and now I've been told, oh, guess what? There's actually something there. I don't know what to think. So